When we are talking about sport cars, we can see that there are so many brands and so many sports cars they have describing and promoting about. And today, we are going to review a car which is the Segment B SUV sports car. In the Proton showroom, here they have the Proton X50. Okay guys, just like in the previous Proton X70, the Proton X50 also uses the new logo where the shape is in the circular shape, and it uses the Tiger Rory logo, which it makes look fiercey and cool at the same time. Here above the logo you can see there is a surveillance camera installed, which you can see a 360 degrees wide angle in front of the Proton X50. And here is the infinite wish grill. It functions even more better, and its function is to cool down the engine. Based on my opinion, you can see here the designs here, it makes more attractive to the Proton X50, which makes the exterior even cooler. And you can see below the number plate, here is an ADAS 2.0 installed. ADAS means Adaptive Driving Assistance System, which has so many safety protocols, and it is used to detect danger between a wide angle of 360 degrees. Okay, in the Proton X50 you can see there is a full LED installed in the headlights, which we can adjust the lights automatically. And here you can see there are two sensors installed here, also known as safety sensors, which they can also detect danger like the ADAS 2.0. Okay, I am going to put my 3 fingers in the hole, and you can see if it's a fake design or it is functional. Okay, it has holes. See the function here is to cool down the brakes so that it won't prevent any damage. Okay guys, in this Proton X50 there are total 6 sensors installed here, only in the front of the Proton X50. The places that the sensors are installed are: firstly, beside the right tire. The second sensor is placed beside the right hole. The third sensor is installed beside the right side of the number plate. The fourth sensor is placed the left side of the number plate. The next sensor is placed beside the left hole, and the last sensor is installed beside the left tire. Okay, totally there are 6 sensors installed in front of the Proton X50. A heart needs for a human to live happily. Just like that, for a good functioning car, a good engine is needed. And the Proton X50 uses the X40 turbo engine, and it has a better transmission and a better driving. The Proton X50 engine is powered by a 1.5 3-cylinder direct injection engine. For the flagship and premium type, the size of the rim is 18 inches, while the standard and executive type will be downgraded to 17 inches with the dual tone rim. Okay, the brake system is powered by the Rim & Co, which uses a floating type braking system, which can be used in a comfortable zone, and the braking system looks very well. Here you can see beside the side mirror of the Proton X50, here is the side indicator, which gives better lighting on the side view. Below the side mirror you can see there is also a surveillance camera installed here, which you can see beside the side view. And below the side mirror, here is a welcoming light installed, which is used to give light and even some welcoming to the Proton X50. And finally, you can see in the side mirror there is a little bit of a line here, which is also called a blind spotted area. You see where the side of the side mirror here is installed an indicator whether if a car is coming near, the blind spotted area will detect it. Okay guys, besides that, the upper side of the Proton X50 looks attractive because of the crossover rail here. Because of its design and the installment, it looks attractive and great to the Proton X50. Moreover, there is a diffuser installed here, which is for aerodynamic purposes. The Proton X50's fuel capacity is 45 liters. Okay guys, the Malaysian government has certified the Proton X50 EEV, Energy Efficient Vehicle, which means the Proton X50 uses a 1.5 turbo engine, which the final consumption is 6.4 liters, equals to 100 kilometers. Okay guys, now I've opened the boot of the Proton X50. The boot space of the Proton X50 is 452 liters, where it can be selected both an urban package and an utility package. The urban package will cost RM 3,500 ringgit, where it has a power boot, touch and go reader, sunshade and a coil mat, while the utility package is just 300 ringgit difference, 3,200 ringgit, where it has an aluminium scarf plate, power board, board tray, and even a PVC mat. Here the extras of the Proton X50 may look a little fake, and so many manufacturers, including the BMW, have produced so many exhausts that is fake. So I'm going to experiment it. Just my 2 fingers. Wow, it is so real. The design of the exhaust Proton X50 is also very fantastic. Okay. Behind the Proton X50's backside, here you can see there is a brake lamp, and also the headlights here are installed with a closed LED, and even the Proton logo is here with the Proton X50, and here they have installed a diffuser for aerodynamic purposes. Okay guys, now we are going to go the interiors of the Proton X50. Oh my god, the outerior is way better than the interior. Although, wow, I really love the leather seats of here, and even the 4 basic power window buttons, and here is the side mirror adjustable rotation button here, and here is the lock and unlock button. Okay guys, here I am holding the X50 steering wheel. Here you can see the 2 sticks here and new set of buttons. Here is for the basic and here is for the civilians, while my right hand side stick is only using for the wipers, while the left hand side is used for direction and lighting. Here this is the button that we use to turn off the distraction control, while this is the scroll using for reducing the light of the meter, while here is for adjusting the light of the fog lamp. Okay, here you are looking at the meter of the Proton X50. It looks so digital, and here are the 2 modes of the Proton X50. First one is Eco mode. So when I press this Eco button here, it shows Eco mode, and it does not give full power. Instead, it saves the power and it saves fuel more. And when I turn it off, it goes back to normal mode. So when I press the Sport button, here it gives extra power and extra acceleration to the Proton X50. And as before, if I turn off the Sport button, it shows normal mode. So guys, when I accelerate the car, you can see here it just gives normal mode. But when I put on my seat belt here, and when I accelerate the car, it gives extra power. You see why do you need a rough handling? Because when we put on a seat belt and we accelerate, it is just for safety purposes. So when we put on the seat belt, when we accelerate the car, it gives extra power and more safety for us. Besides that, about the Proton X50, here it is, the Dct Gearbox. Dct means double clutch transfusion. The look of the gearbox looks so fantastic and even unique, as I can just only do like this, etc, etc. And here is like a Proton's touchscreen, where it is 10.25 inches, and it has so many things. It has apps, it also has the weather app, phone app, voice command, and a 360 degrees camera. If I touch this here, you can see both front, back, and the rear side. There are also apps like navigation, photos, videos, themes, etc. This dual tone soft attachment will get in the Proton X50's both flagship model and premium model, and the look of the desktop looks unique. See, if I open this dashboard, there is like more or less space here, and it can almost fit any size of the paper you want to put on. If I press this button, this means it will this Proton X50 will be parked automatically. And moreover, if I open this, see, there is a touch and go reader inside, and you can just put your card, and if you want to cross the touch and go toll, and if you want to cross the plaza toll, you can just read the access of the touch and go card. Moreover, it has a USB cable, and you can charge your phone anytime. Look at here, when I push this button, actually it is the rooftop button, and it will just be opened automatically. However, I don't have the remote, and I'm going to still explain what are the functions here. There are the light buttons here, And other unique things is these buttons here, the air controller, air conditioner controller, the cooling process, etc, etc. Okay, now I'm at the back seat of the Proton X50. Here, if I sit on this, I feel like I'm sitting on a couch. The leather seat is so nice, and if I just lie down here, I feel like I can sleep so well, like this. Guy beside me here is sleeping, and here besides that, the back seat has a small air conditioner and a small USB hole where you can charge your phone here. And besides, I really love the back seat of the Proton X50 especially. It is so attractive. Even the door handle, it's all nice. And even there is the buttons here. The 3-cylinder engine, powerful 3-cylinder engine.
The more torque you got from the engine, right? Accelerate to 100 km/h. Each car is made for different segments. So X50 can be focused on youngsters.